Hi, I am Ginger Leigh with On the Rogue, brought to you by Songwriters Across Texas. We are in Austin, Texas at the O4 Center. Tonight we have the fabulous Miss Courtney Santana right here. She's going to do a show tonight. It's a songwriter in the round. It's going to be fantastic to hear you play, of course,
yes,
as always.
Yeah.
So welcome, Courtney Santana.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hello.
I will tell you that Courtney and I know each other.
Yes, we do.
We know each other. We met on a street corner. No, we were in a show together at the Zach Theater.
Yes.
In Rent.
Yes, we were in Rent together. Gosh, I can't believe it's 2010. That's wild.
It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
We don't look any different.
No, we don't. Actually, I think we look better.
We look better now, baby girl. Come on now. So Courtney is doing some amazing work. She has a new album out called Living Through It All, right here.
There.
Living Through It All on Jesse Dayton's label, which is called Heart Charger.
Heart Charger, yes. It's a division of Blue Elon Records. Yeah.
Yes.
Out of LA. Yeah.
And you're doing a lot of work out of LA, Nashville, Muscle Shoals, you name it.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience of recording this album.
Oh man, it was a whirlwind because Jesse's been on tour with the Texas Headhunters, so it was like, okay, I'm in town for like 3 days, let's get some stuff done, and then it was just that kind of hopping around. But the process of writing this, I kind of already knew what I wanted it to look like and sound like, and between writing with him and him having like a really good idea musically of what could bring those words to life, it was pretty cool. So it was an interesting process.
Well, that's awesome. So one thing that most people know about you is you have been a support singer for many different bands.
Yes.
And now you're like taking yourself to the forefront, the front of the stage. I love that. And have you ever written songs before for your, like, is this a new thing, or has you been doing it? And it's finally coming out, or what?
Well, I've written over 200 songs, if you can believe it, girl. I've written so many songs, and they're just in this book somewhere. And I was like, maybe I'll bring them all out eventually. But now that I'm actually doing it, I mean, they're just flowing to me. And now I don't even want to go back to songs I wrote 20 years ago because not the same girl.
There's new stuff coming out.
Yeah, new stuff is coming out, new experiences. You know, I'm a grandma now, so.
Shut up.
I am a grandma, so I gotta talk about that.
I knew your children when they were teenagers. Okay, so you're grandma now. Okay, fine. But you're a freaking hot grandma.
I'll take it.
So how many of the songs on this album are super old, or how many of them are new?
I would say, well, okay, so Fool's Gold, which was the first single we put out, that was the song that I presented to the label that Jesse took to them to say, we need to sign this girl. So I would say Fool's Gold is the oldest one on there, and it's probably about 4 or 5 years old.
For someone like you, no light, no love, made special for you. This is where I tell them off. Here we go. I see your shine fading, and I can't pretend. Don't even want you. Not even for a friend, don't call me. You're only sorry, cause I got you in me, and you may not know. But I do. I messed around and dug in some fool's gold. What I found, it left me so cold. How did you do it? Did you have it all planned? But believe me, baby, I know where I stand. You're so fly, so slick, so bold. I got stuck with some fool's gold.
Yeah, Fool's Gold is like this cool, groovy song, but I think the overarching, now correct me if I'm wrong, but the overarching message I feel is about like owning yourself, owning your thing, and overcoming stuff. So you have been through it.
Yes.
And you also have a nonprofit.
Yes.
So talk to us about the nonprofit and your own experience and how that translates into the music on this album and future albums.
Absolutely. Okay, so I mean, like you said, it's called Living Through It All. And I am a 26-year survivor of domestic violence. I was also homeless with my children. We were unhoused and displaced for about close to a year. And these songs are, wow, I'm not going to do this, but these
You
songs,
can cry if you want to.
they're a reflection of where my head was at the time. Just wanting people to hear them and know that it's not, trouble don't last always, right? And the thing that you're experiencing could open up your greatest mission in life. It could introduce you to people that will take you to places you've never been. And I couldn't see that when I was sleeping in the car, behind the Walmart with my kids. But now I look back at it and I'm having kind of a 180 moment where I'm like, this was supposed to happen so that the great things that I'm supposed to do in life could reflect and they could come to fruition. So a lot of those songs are about that and empowerment. I mean, let's talk about, and not like, oh, you can do it. It's like, I know. Can we curse on here?
Sure.
Okay, shit sucks.
Yeah.
And I want to live a better life. How do I get through it? A lot of these songs are really like, damn, things are hard and I hate this. But that's what it is. And I want people to listen to it and be like,
okay,
I can do it too.
that might be the message that you might hear behind the songs because that was your experience. But I think people listening to this album and your music live and whatever you have coming forward is actually incredibly motivating.
Thank you.
Because, regardless of whether or not somebody lived in their car behind a Walmart with their children or whatever the thing is, we all share an experience. And you do talk about that a little bit in some of these songs where there's a shared experience of defeat.
Yes.
And overcoming, and I absolutely love that about you, but because I know you, but I also love that about your music. And if you don't know her personally, you should. But how do your children feel about it?
Oh man, well, they just know that this is my purpose, right? Sometimes in life you kind of fly without really knowing what it is that you're supposed to do, and this created such an immense rudder for me that now I know music. And this is what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life, and be a mama and a grandma. That's it, and that's what I'm planning to do.
Awesome, but you also run a nonprofit.
I do. So the nonprofit is called Sanctuary. It's a tech company, and I took my experience as a survivor and dealing with homelessness and house community, just knowing what that's like. Nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody wants to live on the streets. So I was like, how can I stop this from my survivor community? They're like me. Their kids are like mine. What can I do to support them? So I created a software platform that's going to find them temporary places until they can find permanent housing. And actually,
in a safe place.
It's safe, yes. Safe. We worked really hard to create this hotel safety net across the country that basically will provide that safe sheltering until we can get them into permanent housing. So.
Okay, so you're doing that. You're doing music. You've got all your children down line and all the stuff. You're busy. The new label, the new experiences on the road.
Yes.
Because for a long time you were a support singer.
Yes.
And you were on stage at Zach Theater and so on and so forth. And what was the leap between I am a support singer for other people and now I want to put out my own music?
Yes.
And be my front singer, be the front singer, and have support singers for yourself. Like, what happened there?
Well, it's funny that you said it. Okay, so it was one night, I was singing with a band, it was a cover band here in town, and we were at a wedding. And this lady walked up to and I was already getting tired of going and doing the rubber chicken weddings and parties and stuff. And I had been in that band for almost 10 years. And I was like, there's got to be more to it than this. And I never, for some reason, girl, didn't think I could write original music. And I was like, well, okay, I don't know. This woman walked up and she comes up in the middle of the dance floor and she goes, shut it down. And I go, you know what, you are right. That night I quit. I said, this is it. She ain't got to talk to me crazy no more. I'm done with this. I am done with her. If I see anyway, so then I went home and I was like, what other opportunities are happening that I could be a part of? And that was a time when Susanna Chaffel and Melford and Nakia and Ty were all on The Voice. Yeah. So I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and audition and try. And I got through some rounds and I was like, oh, I can actually write music, because I was hearing all these people doing original music, and I said, what would that look like? And then I was like, oh, I do have that notebook full of songs that I've never sung to people, and let's see what that would start like. And
Courtney
that's been
Santana, you have some of the best people backing you.
yeah, man.
You do.
I'm
you,
so thankful.
you know, there are a lot of artists that have looked for labels and representation and stuff. You have grasped that,
Yeah.
and there's a reason, because you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
And you're freaking talented. Your music on this album is phenomenal. I mean, it's amazing. Like Fool's Gold, obviously we talked about.
Yes.
Holding My Own is the ballad.
That's the one, man.
And I mean, it stuck with me hard when I heard it. Not to say that the whole album is heavy. It's not. It's actually very uplifting. It's like gospel, right?
Yeah.
With some rock and roll.
Thank you, baby. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. That's what I want it to be like. I mean, that's the feel you want. You want to feel like I can do that next thing that's tough, you know?
Yeah.
I know I got it. Like every day of the week is a Monday.
Yeah.
I can handle every Monday. I can handle all of this stuff.
So you're performing tonight at
I
the
am.
04 Center with some great musicians,
Yes.
and we can't wait to hear you sing.
Yeah, I've been writing with Matt, my songwriting partner.
Yep.
and I'm really excited. I mean, the next album is almost done.
Well, you were at Muscle Shoals, right?
Yes.
Were you recording there? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, you are?
Well, we weren't recording. We went to go and like visit the motherland, girl. I
Yeah.
needed to go and
Yeah.
see where Aretha wrote the things and Wilson wrote the things, and I met some of the guys from Fame Studios when I was in Nashville for Americana Fest.
Yeah.
And I told them I was coming, and then I had the fortunate coincidence that my best girlfriend in the world was singing in Muscle Shoals with Buddy Guy, and I was like, I'm coming, I'm on my way. So we made a full trip of it, and I was like, I'm gonna.
You want to divulge who that is?
Yes, her name is Chanel Haynes.
I knew it was going to be Chanel Haynes. I knew it.
Yeah, well, she's the backing singer for the Rolling Stones, and she was like, come. And then
No, she wasn't. She's not just a backing. That's a big deal to be the performer.
Well, I don't think the Rolling Stones knew it was going to be Chanel and the Rolling Stones.
It's Chanel and the Rolling Stones, but she also played Tina
Yes.
in the West End in London, and yeah,
She has a huge
she's amazing.
gospel past, and I
Yeah.
got to be in there with her. And I went to the studio, and she was recording. She goes, I need you to sing with me. And I go, what do you mean sing with you? She goes, I need you to sing with me tomorrow night with Buddy. And I was like,
Okay.
So I got to sing with Robert Randolph, Pepper
Yeah.
Steele guy, and a bunch of just amazing musicians. Girl, I was like, every time when we put one down, the bass player was playing the keys, was playing the organ. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, multi-instrumentals that blow your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm talented, and then they come in the room and I see talent.
I understand this very much, but I will say, Courtney Santana, that you have a lot of talent with your voice, and you hear it on this album. We're going to hear it on more albums. We have heard you with many bands before. We've seen you on theatrical stages, and you do have so much style, and so much.
It's from my mama.
It's from your mama?
It's from my mama.
Well,
My mama
I can
has
say the
style.
same thing about my...
I know
Yep.
your mama. It's true. It's real. I know your mama. That's real.
But about you,
Yeah.
like, you really are diverse, but at the heart of everything you do is something very meaningful. Comes from, this is my opinion about you, and I hope everybody else agrees. Check her out, please. There's a lot of soul, and soul, I don't mean it like soul R&B. I mean
Right.
soul like spirit, like from the depth of your guts, right? You sing and you mean it. And it's not just when you sing. It's also just the way you live. And you're a great mama, you're a great grandmama, can't believe that.
Yeah.
And you're a great recording artist and a great songwriter, and we can't wait to hear you tonight.
Thank you.
I love you dearly.
I love you dearly.
And
Thank
I
you
love
for this
watching you through your career and your life has been amazing. Everybody, this is Courtney Santana.
I'm singing I sing backups for you too.
You have. She's been on one of my albums.
32 albums, and I was like, I'm sitting here, and you're like, all these other artists. I was like, I sing on her.
She
shit.
put me last.
I know, I didn't. You're fairly like in the front of all of that, because you're one of the first people that I ever sang backups with outside of my little cover band experience.
Oh.
So thank you for that.
Well, thank you for that.
No.
It's freaking
I also
awesome.
lend my voice to beautiful things. I want to hear Jetstream.
Jetstream, girl, come on. This is what music community is about.
Yes.
And this is what being a musician and an artist and an activist is about.
Yeah.
And Courtney represents all of that.
Girl.
Girl, don't cry. Come on now, honey.
Stop it.
What a wonderful experience being with you and knowing you. And I hope you guys all check out Courtney Santana. We are on the road, brought to you by Songwriters Across Texas. We are here with Courtney Santana at the 04 Center in Austin, Texas. You guys listen up. This one's going places.
Oh, thank you, Ginger.
Get the album.
Thank you, I love you, thank you.
Love you.
I know where I stand. You're so fly, so slick, so bold. I gotta stand.
Man, this is romantic.
Wait, I mean, you want some wine?
I mean, I kind of want some.
This is kind of hot.
It is. Ow,
Ow, man. Ow. You're burning my soul, girl.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Go get your show on.
I'm gonna go get my show on.
Go get your show on.
I just like flashed
Okay.
Brian.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.